What's up, guys? How y'all doing this morning? Mm. So how y'all doing? She gotta get ready to go outside. Um, what time is it where you live? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Yeah. Uh, I didn't make coffee this morning. I went to Stripes, bought some of their coffee, went because I went and got tacos. Boy, I'm doing good. I got to work at 9:30, but I don't think I'll, it will be that bad. Okay. Now the dog is right here. She's over here licking the hell out of me. You're gonna have to go. I'm telling you, I'm done with you. I'm done. You gotta go. I'm telling you, you're finna go outside today. And I'm using the other let me show you. This this here is my old one. This is the old one that I was using before, and this is the new one. And I think it looks better, and I definitely do. It's a nine. I think it's the 920 or whatever. But yeah, so it's pretty good. It'll work. So it does what I need it to do. So yeah. So how's everybody been? Let's see. Is it is it afternoon or evening in Germany? It's Greece. Mm, I forgot they're playing in London today. What's up from North Carolina? How you doing? Beast. Hello from Singapore. What I'm eating a sausage, egg, bean, and cheese taco. That's what I'm eating. Pretty good. Pretty goddamn good. So what I was going to talk to you guys about today, and for those, mm, this this one here is way better than the other one because the other one didn't even show. Like it didn't show none of the slides. It just showed like right here. Um, it sounds good, and I didn't have breakfast. Yeah, I woke up. I've been up since 5. Been up since 5. My intent was not to do this till later, but I only, So the question that I have for today, and what that question is, it's about the Mega Millions, the 1.6 billion dollars. What would you do? What would you do? Tell me what you would do. If you won the $1.6 billion, what would you do? Okay. So the cash option, it's 1.6 billion for 30 years or $905 million before tax. The way I figured the tax was I figured it at 40%. And the 40% tax, so let me just go ahead and 905, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 times 0.4. It's $362 million in taxes. Okay, so you say 904, it's actually 905. Let's just be 905 times 0.4. Yeah, 362. 905 minus 362 would leave you $543 million to spend. There you go, man. That's how much you would have after taxes, $543 million. What would you do? What do you do with $543 million? Now, understand this. Thank you, Lamb. I want you to understand this, that $543 million that you're going to have, I did that at a 40% tax rate. Hey, Riddle Games, what's up, man? So you're talking about you're going to have $500 million to start with. What would you do? Probably invest most of it or use it to make more. Morning from our Oregon. Morning, Corbin. Let the rest sit in my bank account and keep making more. Okay. Build a house. That's the most important thing. Okay. You invest right and save right. You could be very comfortable and leave your kids plenty to live comfortable too. Okay. Okay. So we're talking about donate half. Save it, use it when you need it only, etc. Emergency surgery. Okay. Donate half to your cuz. To me, I mean, look at it, dude. You're talking about $500 million. There's no need. Love you guys have to go hunting. Oh, okay. Hey man, thank you, Corbin. What I'm saying is, honestly, God, what I want you to do, Lamb, thank you again. John, hi man, just a little bit because I'm saving. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm saying What would you do with the mom? I already know. I already got it figured out. I already wrote it down. But what I wanted to know was what would you do to see if some of you guys were on the same page as I was. So, ma'am again. What? Liman? Liman? $3 to get called lamb. I limb. I don't know how to say it. If I win, I donate half to charity and say the rest. Okay, look, this is what I was trying to tell you guys. If you won this amount of money, you could not donate. You should not donate half to charity. Let me explain why. You could do more over time with charities than if you just went and gave them, here's $200 million. You understand what I'm saying? Because normally you would give $200 million to one. I've learned some things about charities, and the one thing I'm going to do, I would donate. I would divide the money into pots so that I would have one pot, immediate family. Like I would divide it into eights. Now you ask why eight? In my family, there's 4 of us. So each one of us would get 1/8 of what's left. So my son, my other son, me, my wife. All right. Then there would be 1/8 for family. Family is people that we consider family. So those people that would be in that family thing, they would get um, a portion, and it would be proportioned out amongst those. So let's just say, let me see, hold up, what did I do? I can't remember the numbers because the numbers are going to change. But let's say divided by 8 is 67. Okay, so the 67, if you divide it by 8, it's $67 million. Lim. Did I say it right this time? Liam. 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 Okay, thank you, Liam. If I mess up your name, man, I apologize. But Liam, thank you for all of your donos and all of your support. You know, I'm one of them dudes, man. Liam. Okay. So there is each one of the 8 would get $67 million. Okay. So now I got my kids, my wife, me, all taken care of. Then I got my immediate family. Immediate family is people that I consider as family. So of that, there would probably be maximum 20 people. Then there's a pile for friends. That's pile number 6. Now in this pile, it would be people we consider as close friends. So I'm saying if you do it right, and this is the way I figured it, it should be no more than 30 people. People you consider as close friends. Now, that's pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there's pile 7. Pile 7 is what? Pile 7 is charitable organizations that you want to donate to. I want you to listen to this. Over time. So if you put the $67 million in the bank and you say to yourself, I am going to donate no more than $750,000 every year to organizations that I want to donate to under our foundation. You listening to me? So that $750,000 that you're going to donate, it can be to locally, it can be nationally, it can be for an event, but every year you donate that, right? So if you, let me see, 750,000, you're going to donate $62,000 a month to causes that you find that you want to do. If a national disaster happens, then you can donate a little bit more, another $250,000. But no more than $1 million will be donated to any one cause or any causes over a year. You got that? So now you've taken that $67 million that you've gotten, and you've made that last 60 to 70 to 80 to 90 years, 100 years going that way. Because every year you're gaining interest, maybe $2 to $5 million in interest coming on that money. So the money never runs out, and your family can continue to support causes that they find worthwhile. How about you like that? That sound good? Are we friends? Sure, we're friends. You know what I'm saying? We're all friends. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know. See, that's another thing that's going to happen. You're going to have people who are going to. This is no joke, and this is honest. If you look at people who won the lottery, most of them go broke within 5 years. I don't care how much money you give them. They go broke within 5 years. And why do they do that? Because family and friends, or people who claim to be friends, you know, if I haven't talked to you on a 5 years, 10 years, you haven't called me nothing in 10 years. Do you consider yourself a friend? Well, we knew each other back when I was in Vietnam, but you haven't called me in 20 years. Do you get that? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm talking about friends that you deal with on a daily basis, who know you, deal with you, that kind of people. Co-workers and stuff like that, friends, small group of people. Shouldn't be no more than 30 people. Shouldn't be no more than 30 people. Now, if you take $67 million, which is what I came up with, let's just make it 65. $65 million. If you took $65 million and put it in the bank and you put yourself on a budget, how much money would it take for you to live on a month? Somebody, what I want you to put in here, how much you could live on in a month? 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. Come on, put it in there. Let me know how much it would take for you to live on. Give me a kiss. Thank you, baby. 5,000 a month. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, see, you're gonna be broke too fast, too fast. $20,000. I spilled myself. Okay. $2,000. Okay. 20 grand. 7,000. Next said 10,000 a month. Um, do you think it's possible to leave off 900 or 490? I don't know. 5 grand. 7,010. I mean, you got first money spent. I would say 10 grand. 5 grand seems good. The odds of winning the lottery are so low. I would be killed by a vending machine. It's my odds. Half of the money for bills, other half would live off. Okay, so I just want you to know that if you lived on $72,000 a month, listen to what I'm telling you. If you put the 65, we're gonna say 65 million, you put it in a bank, and every month you got $72,000. Every month they sent you a check for $72,000. Do you know how long that would last? It would last for 75 years. $72,000 a month for 75 years on $65 million a month, on $65 million. If you can't live on $72,000 a year, a month, you're doing something wrong. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You ask yourself, I always ask myself, why are we broke? It's because we're stupid. You're telling me you went from making $2,400 a month, and now you have an opportunity to get 72 grand a month for the next 75 years. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I keep forgetting. Oh my God. There's interest. The money never ends. You would get $72,000 for almost damn near an eternity, unless you got bad bankers. I'm just saying to you. So I ask myself how people go broke. I am going to do a video, a little short 10-minute video on this. I really am, because it doesn't make sense. I don't understand how people go broke. Doesn't make sense. How do you go broke when you have that much money? Doesn't make sense. Warrior Fest Feast. What's up? You need some advice? What's up? I live in San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, Nick. Don was up there this weekend. Evidently, he wants us to go up there. I don't know when, but he wants us to go up there. Um, there's a place that serves really big pizza in San Antonio. He said something about it. Okay, I need some advice. What's up, man? Last week I made $2,000 just working in the oil fields. I'm up here, in Oklahoma. All right. $2 grand is pretty good. I live in Los Angeles, bro. You need to move from man. Them boys out there paying real rent. I live in China. Okay. Um, you moving to Texas? Where you moving to? Big, yeah, that's that place. Big Lou's or something like that. Yeah. He said we should go up there and buy a big pizza. I asked him, I said, how much was a pizza? He said $100 or something like that. I'm like, for $100, it better be big as hell. Oh, in North Carolina, there's a place called Brooklyn Pizza, and it's huge. South Texas. I know where that's at. I had to go get her pills. Yeah, it's so big. I got full of first slice. Okay. Um, how much does a gram? What? Man, I don't know nothing about that. I'm not in that business, man. I don't know nothing about all that. That is not who I am. I don't buy nothing about weed. I don't bother weed. I don't have nothing to do with weed. I try not to be around weed. I don't want to be around no weed. I don't like weed. That's your thing. If that's what you want to do, I don't want to know. Keep your business to yourself. There you go. Not me. I'm from Texas. Used to live in Copper Cove before I moved to North Carolina. Dynamite. Were you in the military or around the military or something like that? I'm South Texas, 5 minutes from the border. I live in Australia. I'm 16. I want to move to the United States. Um, yeah, I was born in Fort Hood. Okay. Yeah, I was stationed at Hood. That's when you say Copper's Cove, I know all about Copper's Cove. I was there before. I was back in the 80s, man. I was there in the 80s. They didn't have, man, it was all nothing but big fields. There was nothing around there, man. It was just big fields, man. Okay, I've become a complete different person since I've come here a year ago, but I still hate my family. I live in Colorado, New Hampshire. Oh, Colebrook, New Hampshire. I work on a farm and I'm from the city of Newport News. I moved up here to change my life and I have. Am I wrong for leaving my family behind to become better? If that's no, you're not. If you needed to grow, if you need to grow and you move to grow to become a different person, a better person, and they're not happy with that growth that you have, then sometimes you just got to keep moving forward. Don't worry about it. They'll figure it out. They'll catch up a little bit later. Um, I've become a different person since I've been in here and have done this too. You're gonna people that are not moving forward, that are stagnant in their life, and you're moving forward and you're doing good things, and they want to emulate you, you're they don't know a way to say, hey, how ask you for help. They say, hey, that's what they do. That's what haters do. They can't figure it out. If I can't be like you because I want to be like you, I'll just say I hate you and let you go. Yeah, man, you're doing good things. Keep doing those good things. Those good things make you feel good, make your heart feel good, make your body. Keep doing those good things, man. Have you said you didn't know Lubbock, Texas was? You know what? Um, Let me see Lubbock. Let me see. Oh my God, you're up north. You're up north. What are you doing, dog? Why are you bothering me? Today's your day. You're going outside. You're gonna go outside today. I just got to give you your pill before you go. Okay? You can go. Um, Such a big fans from Iraq, Kurdistan. Yes, I know about Kurdistan. Lived there when R&D was playing Copper Grove High School. Yeah. You miss being young, so do I. I want to be young again too. I don't want to be young. I just want to be 20 for about, give me a month. Make me 20 years old and know what I know today. Good Lord. Ooh, it'd be bad. Mm. Am I more of a urban guy or a rural guy? I like small towns. I don't like a whole lot of people no more. I like big cities are cool with me. I can go and hang out, but I don't party anymore. So I don't socialize in those big, but I'm cool where, but I like small towns, man, because I like that small town feel. I like that's what I like. I've always liked that. It's a different feeling about people. People treat you different. They speak to you. I like that. Miss that. So that's what I like. It's about 2 hours south of Amarillo. Yeah. Sorry, Dad. My mom cooked breakfast. I gotta go. Hey, man, go get. Hey, somebody cook you breakfast. Enjoy that, man, and tell them thank you and I love you and appreciate it. Um, what's it raining in England? You know about Kurdistan? Yeah. Yep, I do. You ever heard of Kirkuk? I was stationed in Kirkuk. What? What? I tell you what. Let me finish doing this. I'll feed you, give you water, give you. I'm gonna go get your pills, and then I'll put you outside. Okay? I promise. She wants to go outside. Caleb, thank you. All right, stop. You're licking me too much. You're licking me way too much. Stop licking me. Yeah. Um, in my town, we look for the cows and count goats in the fields while we ride to school. Peaceful rides. Yeah, man. You later on in life, man, you're gonna miss that. If you go, you're gonna miss that. It's sunny and it's sunny. Wow. You know, eating fried chicken, vegan life. If you were a wrestler, what would your nickname, character? Man, Julius, I'm not gonna lie to you. I I have no idea what I would be as a wrestler, but I can damn sure tell you this: I would be with the WWE. Them guys are amazing, man. They are amazing, and I have nothing but much love and respect for them guys. The WWE is real special. They're a bunch of special people, and I feel that way because when I was in Iraq, and I was working in Iraq, them guys came there every year we were there, and they came to small sites, big sites, and I really appreciate that from them, man. And Never forgot it. And I'm a big fan, and I always will talk good about them guys. I don't give a damn what, whatever the storyline is. They're a really good organization, and they support the troops, and they support, man, they're good people. So I number good. I took my breakfast to my room. Hey, oh, dude, if look, man, hey, Beast, let me tell you something. Don't ever forget this. If you have a chance, an opportunity to sit down with your family at a dinner table without phones and have a conversation with your sister, brothers, mothers, and you guys can discuss things, you should do that. Never give up that dinner table and never give up time to spend time with your family, because you have some of the best laughs, some of the best conversations. You get a feel for how your family. Don't give that up, man. Don't go to your room and eat. Go sit back at the table. Enjoy that time that you have when your family has an opportunity to sit at the table and all eat together. Enjoy that. Don't give that up. And remind yourself that when you become a parent, that you make your kids and your family eat at the table so that you can get that love, man. It's really beautiful to have that. No, Dad, she has to go to work. Ah, man. But don't forget, just telling you, you keep missing my friend fried chicken comment. Do you have any stories from the time you went to cook? Yeah, we got bombed one night and it blew up a bunch of places, blew up a bunch. Yeah, wasn't fun. Am I a big fan of Deji? Hell, man, I love Deji. I'm a real big fan of Deji's. Yeah, he's, of all the YouTubers, there's like 5 or 6 that I really want to meet. He is one of the top 2 that I wanted to meet. And I want to meet him and his dad. Him and his dad, the dynamic that they have was similar to me and my son. And always wanted to meet him. And that was one of the main things that I wanted to do. It's I'm about to eat a Sunday roast dinner with my family, cousins, uncles. Enjoy that, Josh. Enjoy that. What I want you to do, man, is I want you to, after, just go stand alone and watch how the family interacts and watch the fun and everybody having the conversations. It's amazing, man. And what's really bad is in our country, like, a lot of people don't eat together. They don't sit down at the table and have meals together. We don't have conversations about current events at the dinner table no more. We can't talk about politics anymore at the dinner table like we used to, because we're all so divided on anything. And those are the things that we need to get back to. We need to get back to what made us be the country that we were. I'm moving to Texas to build a mini pond in my backyard and start a clan for Fortnite. Okay. Are you a Mayweather or Pacquiao fan? Julius, let me tell you what I am. They both need to go sit their old ass down and let some of these young boys get some money and do something different. It's not even, I'm not, I'm, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Are you that, had that much vanity that you can't let anybody else get the spotlight? Come on, man. It's not going to be a good fight. There's no knockout. There's just 2 guys who are, come here. What do you think you're doing? You're not going nowhere. Um, there's 2 guys who are past, who need to be going, trying to figure out what they're going to do with these millions of dollars that they got and do something else to help somebody else. I got to go. My mom is awake and wish me luck. My morning black meetings. Random guy that doesn't even sound good. Was the other YouTuber Angry Grandpa and his son? Yeah. Angry Grandpa was somebody I wanted to meet. I've always wanted to meet him. I thought he was a really good guy. Um, he was just a wonderful guy. He was really a wonderful guy. I really wanted to meet him, and I could tell that he's a very genuine and loving person. I could tell that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, 190K subs. Damn. Texas scares me. Why does Texas scare you? Sorry, man. Cam Dog, sorry to hear about your mom. The U.S. is still melting pot. And, Dad, I want to ask you a question. I am 15 and my dad puts too much pressure on me. And if I fail to perform at whatever I am doing, he starts being mean to me. How do I cope with this? All right, man, you just talk to him. Say, look, Dad, I'm doing the best that I can. And just sit down and have a conversation with him and go, it doesn't help when you put me down. Doesn't make me feel like I need to do better because you're going to put me down whether I'm doing my best or not. And maybe he'll come around, maybe he won't, but for the most part, it'll make you feel better and you'll just know. Um, no, brother, I love your comments. I used to watch. I love it. Okay. One of my friends comments to say yes. I'm so heartbroken. Adrian, man, I'm telling you, I've had a friend commit suicide, man, and you ask yourself, what could I have done? And sometimes there's nothing you could have done. You just have to keep moving forward, man. But it gets better. True. I'm not a big horror movie guy, man. I don't like horror movies. I really don't, man. I don't like them. I really don't, man. Oh God, I don't like them. I'm from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and now that's scary because in Gulf Point. Well, hopefully, man, hopefully there's no shooting where you live at. It's the reason that we're having all these shootings and killings and stuff like that. I'm not. I don't. People think I'm joking, but I'm telling you, it's all about drugs. It Whenever drugs come into a community, the community changes and things go wrong. They just go bad. And little small towns are experiencing because of the business of drugs, man. Drugs is, oh my God, it's terrible. Um, let's see. What's up, Chris? Do snakes scare me? I, I don't. I'm not particularly fond of snakes. I'm not particularly fond of snakes at all. Um, there's only one way to fight the drug war. People have stopped taking drugs. You know, if people are not taking drugs, there's no need to buy them, and it goes away. But in this country, man, you know, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, that wasn't a good one either. I wasn't really fond of that movie either. I've watched some scary movies, but I'm not really fond of oh my God, I don't like scary movies. I don't. I'm not one of, hey man, let's go out. No, you go by your damn self. I ain't trying to go. Do I like pineapple on pizza? I've had it. Not a big fan of it, but I'll eat it. It's not, it's not something that I'll never put pineapple on a pizza. But if you bought a pizza with pineapple on it, okay, I eat it. You know what I'm saying? If or they what they call a Hawaiian with ham and pineapple, uh, ham and pineapple, it's okay. It's not bad. Okay, Chad, I'm gonna blow your mind. Pork chops are pig steaks. I'm good with that. Pork chops are pig steaks. Mm, like it. I don't know. I might apply sometimes. Yeah, Freddy Krueger was cruel, man, but he was funny. I give him that. Hey, Dad, I'm a big fan. This is my first time catching a live stream. Thank you, man. So, um, yeah, I'm not I always love watching these streams in the morning. Well, I appreciate you guys being here, and I really do. I I my intention was to do this tomorrow. It wasn't to do it today. I had no intention of doing this today, but I came in. I wanted to see how this camera worked, so I went to turn it on, and it started streaming. And then I said, the first time it just went on, and I looked at it, and it looked pretty good. So I said, well, you know what? Let me see how it goes on the stream. I do a short stream, but it's never short. I don't know what it is. What's the plans this year for Voodoo's Place? Well, when I started Buddha's Place, it was to learn how to do YouTube. It's what it was for. Um, and I haven't honestly, truly lived up to my expectations of what I wanted to learn on this. I wanted to learn how to use cameras. I wanted to learn how, um, I want to stream. Oh, not stream. I want to vlog, but I hate walking around with a damn camera in my face. I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is because I watch people take selfies all day, and I'm not self-absorbed like that. You understand what I'm saying? To me, it's like being self-absorbed. Look at me, and I don't want to do that. I don't. That's the part. Like I don't mind sitting in front of this camera talking to you, but I don't want to walk around with a camera like, look at me, look at me, look at me. To me, that's not what I want to do. And I have to come to a realization of how I'm going to do that. And until I get there, I can't vlog really. I really can't vlog because I feel like I'm being uh, self-absorbed. Are you a lonely guy and that's why you you're live streaming? No, I'm not lonely. No. I live stream in the morning just to talk to you guys. That's it. You know, I mean, I can go on here, I can do a whole bunch of other things. It's not a problem. I'm on the computer probably 6 to 8 hours a day. No problem. I'm not lonely. If I want to, I have friends I can go hang out with, all of that. That's not a problem. There's a bunch of gentlemen in the morning that go to breakfast every morning. I can go have breakfast with them every morning. But I choose to have breakfast with you. You know, I try to have breakfast every other weekend with my brother-in-law or family members or friends, just so that I'm interacting with other people and I'm not totally into the computer. I try to surround myself. That's what I'm saying. I don't. I'm not a. I'm like I want to go bowling, and I wanted to videotape it, but then I was like, why should I videotape me bowling when I'm supposed to be having fun? Now I got to be looking at the angles and making sure I get shots. And to me, that wasn't fun. So I went bowling without the camera. that's how it goes sometimes because that's what I wanted to do. Like everybody tells me I should film when I walk on the track. I haven't walked on the track, because to me it's oh my God, it's like I'm self-absorbed and into me. Look at me, look, and that's not what my intent is. I have to figure this out for myself to where I'm giving you guys content that you want, but I don't feel like I'm being look at me. And that's where I'm having the problem with myself is because that's the way I see it. Sorry, you know. This to me is personal. We're talking to each other. You're talking to me. I wish that we had a way that you could talk to me directly. We could have a conversation. But this is the only way that we could do it. You text what you want, and I answer what you have. But this to me is okay. I just I don't know. I don't know. Then I got all this forehead, and people talk about my forehead every day. Dad, you should do what you want. You on the track at your own personal time. You deserve. I okay. You're right about that, but people want to see me on the track, and I feel like, but it just I don't know. I look at I, I was watching Rug the other day, and his vlog, his he's a young kid. He's when I say young kid, don't get me no disrespect meant, but I'm 57 years old. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find too much fun me doing stupid like some of the things that vloggers do or people do for YouTube, to me, they don't make sense. They just don't because I'm too old to be for me to realize that I'm not 20 years old. So if you watch me, you're gonna watch me do things that a man of my age or what I'm is gonna do. And then you might find that boring. And I'm trying to figure out where can I meet you guys and have a good time. So you should do what you want. Okay. Alicia, Alicia, the one thing that I can tell you is when my friend that I worked with killed himself, I felt, and I know it's your dad, but it's the same. It's almost always the same. You always feel like it's that you had some fault in that because if they loved you enough, they wouldn't have done it. If they cared about you enough, they wouldn't have done it. But they didn't. They had so much pain that they didn't know any way other to get rid of it. And what you have to do is you have to figure out how to come to grips with what their pain was and not have and the and put them in a good light and always treasure the good moments that you had with them and move on with your life. That's what you have to do because it wasn't your fault. It had nothing to do with you. And that's just the way it is. Okay. And it's going to be, I promise you, it's going to be fine. And there's going to be days and you're going to go somewhere and something's going to happen and it's going to remind you of them and you're going to cry. And it happens, but it's fine. That's nothing but you remembering a good time when you had them. Okay. Keep smiling, baby. You're going to be all right. Anxiety is something that you bring on yourself. I'm honest when I tell you this. If you got anxiety about something, what is it that causes you to have that anxiety and deal with that issue? That's what you got to do. Sorry. What's up, Dark? So, did anybody, before I go, did anybody come up with a better way to figure out if they won the Powerball? I mean, Mega Millions. A better way than what I came up with, or have a different way to figure out what to do with the money? Because I'm gonna do a video about it. I really am. I just have to figure out. I got to figure out how to make it work where I can type the stuff in and it shows up on the computer and all of that. I'll figure that out in a little bit. So, yep. So, what about obsessions? You're obsessed with someone, or you're obsessed with something? Dark Anarchy Gaming is $905 million cash option. I thought I just heard you go, huh? Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. 900 and yes, that's a lot of damn money. And for the first time, this is what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. We have, what's today? Sunday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We have 3 days. We have 3 days. I can see it being cash option $1 billion. I'm $1 billion here in 3 days. Cash option 1 billion. 1 point. I'm saying between right now it's 1.6. I'm saying we'll be at 1.8 to 1.9 in the next 3 days. It's going to go up about $300 million in the next 3 days. $100 million a day. Apparently, you bought 8 tickets. All right. Do I watch baseball? I don't watch baseball until the World Series, and I'm getting ready to watch it. Like, like I watched The Walking Dead, the Live, all of them, the zombies. I'm into zombies. I love zombies. I would pay off all my debts. I don't think you have any debts if you want that much money. And if you do, that's your own fault. More zombies soon. Yes, I'm going to try to play my first game, zombies, here soon. I wish I was better, man. I suck. But I'm gonna get better. I don't have a choice. I gotta get better. Have we had burnout? I think Nick has. I think he's went through it once. Um, damn. Oh my god. Yeah, I think he went through it. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta get ready to go. Let me do this. This is already. I got to put the curtain back up. So let me turn this a little bit this way. There we go. So yeah, guys. Are you? No, I'm not in the Z Nation. I'm not. I'll play. Yeah, it's the sun. My wife painted this side of the room, and we got to paint the other side, and she took the curtains down. So that's what's up. So I got to figure out what to do. I didn't think about this when I. That's better. I'll move over this way a little bit. And it's less. My favorite team is the Vikings. So for all of those who have not given me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up before you leave. I just want you guys to know I appreciate you guys showing up. And it's been an hour. And I just want you guys to think about, what we were talking about. I'm still wrapping my head around now. $50 million in cash. Yeah, it's going to be $1 billion in cash option before it's all over. It's ridiculous. It's $1.6 billion. And if you want to, it's crazy. It is ridiculous the amount of money that people spend on the lottery. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, all right, guys, I have got to get ready to go, and you've got things to do on your Sunday morning. I appreciate in your Sunday evening. I appreciate each and every one of you showing up to visit me, spend time with me as I spend time with you. And this dog, I know you're ready to go outside. I promise you, I'm gonna feed you, give you a pill, and I'm gonna put you outside. Okay? All right. It's just been a week. All right. So you guys take care of yourselves. Be good. And I think we'll do this Tuesday morning. I think Tuesday will be good. You guys take care of yourselves, man. Guys, be good. I'll talk to you later. Stop licking me. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Be good. Stay out of trouble. Peace.